What's up guys, Event Array. Today we're going to be doing another D&D video, 5e, so 5th edition. This is going to be one tip that DMs can do to speed up combat in their games and keep the story flowing so it doesn't bog down and take forever, because we all love fighting in D&D. We love fighting. Nothing is more fun than coming up with a crazy plan, like turning your whole party into dragons or feeble-minding an enemy, although we try not to do spells that we wouldn't like done on us. So my characters usually don't use spells like that, just because if I as a DM were to use that on them, it would be game breaking, and they respect that I am also plotting a story, and it would suck if they just feeble-minded an important NPC or the BBEG, the big bad evil guy. So yeah, we try not to do spells like that, but that's not related to this video. That's just a mutual respect between players. We try not to do spells like that. And I, as a player, hate when my character is taken over as far as mind control goes and stuff like that. So we try not to do mind control spells on big important people. Charming the tavern keeper is totally different than charming the big bad guy at the end of the story. So we try not to do stuff like that in my campaigns. But no lead up, no further announcement needed or whatever. I'm not going to keep the secret to the end of the video like some people do, where you have to watch the whole video. This will probably be like a 5-minute video, if that. Sorry I haven't been posting as much. I've been super busy, sorry. Anyways, a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, the secret tip to, not even a secret, I mean, it's common sense. The numbers are right there. In the DMG, you see monsters. In the monster manual, you'll see monsters. You'll see their attack. Say you have a vampire. The vampire can slash you for 4d10 damage. 4d10 is 40. Speeding up your combat, instead of rolling those 4d10 every time they attack or whatever, use averaging. And averaging is just going to have an average damage amount for how much damage you do every turn and stuff like that. So the average on the 4d10 is 20, right? 20 points of damage. So instead of rolling the dice, well, this is kind of an easy one, but there's crazy monsters out there that do crazy amounts of damage, like 12d6 or whatever. We don't have time to roll 12d6. And as a dungeon master, I know some people might like rolling dice, but it kind of breaks the experience for your players when you say they get hit, and now we have to sit there and watch you roll 12d6. So I usually use averaging. If I really want to have a greater effect, I might pull my phone out real quick and use a dice calculator. But using averaging for your damage and your abilities and stats and stuff like that for your monsters and NPCs, that is one major way to cut down on time. I have to think of ways to cut down on time all the time, because even though I meet weekly with the group that I DM, we usually play like 2-hour sessions. So we have to kind of get in there, get out. So because I mean, we play every week, so we're consistent with it, but you can't just stop at certain places, like and then we all have work in the morning and stuff like that, but which I don't mind, but I want to be considerate of my players. So we have to get combat over as soon as possible, really, with still making it enjoyable. So there's kind of a sweet spot where combat flows. It doesn't go too fast, but it doesn't bog down to where we're fighting the same person for an hour or more, because we are all rolling all these dice and stuff like that. And sometimes there's nothing really you can do. The other day I was fighting somebody, and they had a healing mechanic, I thought. So I used, I think it's Chill Touch that stops them from healing. And I did crazy damage on that spell, because I cast it at a higher level. But of course, the bad guy healed from necrotic damage. So I was like, ah. But yeah, that fight took forever. But yeah, that's just one way that you guys can speed up combat in your games as a DM. And that's pretty much it, guys. If I have any other tips or drops of knowledge, I'll be sure to post them here for you guys to check it out. Stay tuned if this is something you'd like to take an interest in. And yes, this is Event Array.